the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. Fun time of year, Halloween just a few days away, but right now we've got some football to play, and away we go. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Well, this defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first, here's Washington. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Up the middle they go. Washington. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Quick throw there is incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Raiders defense. And they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he fires one incomplete. The Jets at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Back to throw. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 3. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. 3rd down and 10. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
There he goes, left side.
Freaking switch stick made me go over there, yo. You ass. I thought this John about to catch us.
Trey Tucker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Nah, they just freaking, I switched, they made me switch it when I was trying to.
And it is
You see, you're setting.
1-0. Jets, nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
I don't know. It's just in my settings.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayden Stoops. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. And while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Here is third and quite a ways. Operating from the gun, Mendoza.
Oh, he was supposed to knock that out.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
They owe me that.
And the Jets are going to get the football.
They owe me that.
The ball will come out to the 20.
They owe me that. For real, for real.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Jermon McCoy. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act.
All right, let's go. Let's get our shit together. Let's get our shit together, guys.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they'll start this drive just across the field. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. They didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Saquon Barkley with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cover this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Jason Sanders down for the extra point.
Oh, they must have dropped the motherfucking.
It's good, and that'll cut the lead.
Man.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Come on, guys. One stop, baby. One stop.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Washington now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. 2nd down and 4. Staying on the ground with Washington. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Oh, you look good. Look at the clock, bro.
Back to throw. Mendoza. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in
I didn't
today's
even let me try to run his ass over.
first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
It was not, I was trying to run him over. I ain't fuck that spin move.
Second and 4. And the Raiders have got it.
I saw I had it.
Quay Walker came through to make
What I wanted was there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher
I'm
there.
ass.
And the
I don't know what
Raiders
I'm
with
doing.
the football now in excellent field position. They run from the shotgun with Washington. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Back to throw. Mendoza escaping the pressure right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Mendoza.
No, you didn't see nobody over there, but yet nobody was in the flat, and you didn't pick that up.
A 24-yard touchdown.
It ain't like he doing anything fucking special, guys.
Back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, not like he doing anything special.
Good. And the lead now to 3
Not even as good, yo. He ain't doing nothing special. I'm just on some bullshit.
Kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're saying because I can't hear you. So you talking, I don't know what you're talking about.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 2. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown,
I can hear you.
Kick it away is Sanders. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raiders first down.
Back to throw. Mendoza. That's to Bowers once again. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they
There's
are
no
able to
way.
stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. A good chance now to put
No
this
way
game
that he's
on
going to do
ice.
such
This is
burning
1st
by
and goal. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Mendoza. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hands.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This quarterback now a very strong 7 of 8 in the second half. He's got a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. 27 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Wow, we waited too late, fellas.
Good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Huh?
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now, wait a minute. Did the Jets get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh,
It's
yo, he ain't even
incomplete.
trying
Took
to,
a shot,
man.
couldn't connect.
Give him big credit
He
for his
ain't even
numbers
try to
right
catch
there
that,
because when
yo.
he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Ah, he got held up.
And this is
Ah, he got
intercepted.
hit,
And
yo.
that
That's
should do
crazy,
it.
yo.
Big
I don't
time
know how that's
pressure
not a
on this
legal
quarter.
contact.
And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right
I
at
don't
the
know how
50.
that's not a legal
A good starting
contact.
spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the
I don't know
air.
how that's not a
Never
legal
gave
contact.
up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And his throw here is incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Yeah,
It's caught at
he
the
just beat
10.
him off the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brandon Cooks, 50 yards. And the Raiders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Man, these motherfuckers, yo. This game is a bunch of bullshit.
Set now to kick this one away, and
Nigga
off
drop.
it
They
goes.
didn't even try to test the motherfucking touchdown passes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
You just sat there and looked at him, yo.
Jets offense
Looked at the
coming up now
ball.
to start their next drive. Well, this game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Yo, you really called a timeout, bro? Like, come on.
Their timeouts. That'll leave them
For
with
what
just
reason,
one
bro?
remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I ain't talking without the clock. You call a timeout when you up. Like, that shit don't make no sense. Yeah. Okay, whatever.
19.
Whatever gets you through the day, my friend. Whatever gets you through the day.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked,
That should have been picked, too.
Instead, it's 4th
Stephon
down.
Barkley was open for a minute.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. Now the
That
Jets
you
going
catch.
to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow
With
it.
14 seconds to go in the game.
All right, dude, whatever.
42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right back to Cooper. They got him again. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun